Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei and his wife Anisha are probably the most talked about couple not only in Brunei but around the world. Millions watched their grand wedding, and now the attention to them has only grown, especially after Anisha's recent photos sparked new rumours about a possible pregnancy. But is that really true? How do the prince and princess live today? And what about a few more exciting updates about this beautiful couple that you might have missed? Watch the video until the end to learn all of this. Let's begin. It has been more than a year since the wedding of Abdul Mateen and Anisha was called the event of the century. It outshined even the most glamorous European royal celebrations, turning the small nation of Brunei into the centre of global media attention. But the wedding was not the finale. It was only the beginning of a new chapter. Now, Prince Abdul Mateen and Princess Anisha live in the Istana Nurul Izza Palace, located not far from the capital. This palace was built for the Sultan's second wife, Mariam Abdul Aziz, and her children. It is a spacious residence with banquet and throne halls, swimming pools, tennis courts, and stables. It was here that the prince spent his childhood, and it was also here that one of the receptions during their grand wedding took place. Now this palace has become the home of the young family. Today, Abdul Mateen and Anisha have become symbols of a new era in Brunei. The young prince who inherited the energy and charisma of his father, and his wife, who transformed from a successful businesswoman into a true royal icon. Prince Mateen's Instagram account, with more than 3 million followers, has become a kind of window into the life of the royal family. Before the wedding, his page was filled with photos from polo training, fighter jet flights, and official events. After the wedding, more joint photos appeared in his feed, showing the couple exchanging tender looks and embraces. They show that despite their status and duties, they remain first and foremost a loving couple. And while everyone was discussing the prince's style and personal life, he calmly completed a prestigious one-year program in London. He studied among the world's young elite and received his diploma from his own father. The whole family came to congratulate him. And just recently, Abdul Mateen, who turned 34 years old, celebrated his birthday in Spain. He was there for competitions, playing as part of his team in an international polo tournament. Between matches, he celebrated the special day with close friends and shared a romantic photo with his wife, thanking everyone for their greetings. But how has Anisha's life changed since she became part of Brunei's royal family? From the very first days, the public wondered how she would handle the role of a princess. After all, life in the palace is not only about receptions and jewellery, but also strict protocol and centuries-old traditions. Now her wardrobe, gestures, and even her words are all under close attention. Many thought that Anisha would step into the prince's shadow and become only an addition to his status. But everything turned out differently. From the very first months after the wedding, she began appearing at the most prominent events, and it gradually became clear that she was not just the prince's wife, but a new star of the royal scene. Special attention goes to the polo matches, where Anisha can be seen at every game right next to the prince. She supports her husband not only from the stands, but also after the games, gently embracing him. These gestures have become her signature. And of course, the royal couple could not miss the most glamorous event of the summer, the Wimbledon tournament. The couple watched the final wearing outfits in matching colours. And for Royal Ascot, where the strict dress code turns the stands into a real runway, Anisha chose a flawless look, a white Dior dress and an elegant hat by the legendary Philippe Treacy. She is often seen at Chanel and Dior shows in Paris and London. She has become a regular guest at events attended by the most influential people in the world. But at the same time, the princess does not limit herself only to high society life. Together with Prince Mateen, she took part in the opening of the first school in Brunei for children with special needs. She is actively involved in charity initiatives and accompanies Mateen at diplomatic meetings. Anisha's looks have become a separate topic of discussion. Inside the country, she chooses long, modest dresses and wears a headscarf, showing respect for traditions and royal rules. But as soon as she is abroad, her style changes. There she shows European elegance, light silhouettes, evening gowns by Dior and Jenny Packham, and tailored suits with a modern cut. Her accessories always draw special attention. Hermes bags, jewelry with large diamonds, all of this highlights her status, but it is presented with a sense of balance. One of her brightest appearances was at the coronation of Malaysia's King Ibrahim Iskandar. That day, Anisha shined in a turquoise traditional outfit, decorated with diamonds, and completed the look with a Lady Dior bag made of ostrich leather. This appearance instantly became one of the most talked about in the press. The couple's life is not limited only to social events. They travel actively, and every time they appear abroad, it is immediately picked up by the press. In winter, Mateen and Anisha vacationed with friends in Switzerland, skiing and enjoying privacy in the Alps. In spring, they went to romantic Tuscany. It was a truly cinematic journey through Italy. Every one of their appearances becomes an event, and the photos instantly spread across social media. And the main thing everyone is discussing: why does Anisha so often choose loose outfits? In every photo, people try to see a hint that Anisha is pregnant. This happy news is eagerly awaited not only by fans, but by the whole country. The latest photos from Spain caused an especially strong wave of speculation, where Anisha attended a polo tournament in Soto Grande. She was accompanied by her mother, and it was exactly then that the princess appeared again in a loose outfit. That was enough for the press and fans around the world to start talking. She is pregnant. Some are sure she is expecting a child, while others believe she just picked an unfortunate dress or angle in the photo. But no official statement has followed. Neither Prince Mateen nor the palace has commented on these rumours, and this silence only fuels the interest. After all, in royal families, the news about an heir is usually carefully hidden. In Jordan, Crown Prince Hussein and his wife Rajwa announced the pregnancy only when it was already impossible to hide it. That is why many believe that Mateen and Anisha will choose the same path, keeping the intrigue until the very last moment. It is known that Brunei's royal family is famous for its privacy in personal matters. Mateen's older sister, Princess Fadzila, even preferred to hide her pregnancy. The birth of her daughter, who was named Danya, was announced by the royal court only after the child was born. But Anisha's brother Daniel behaved differently. He openly shared the news about their growing family on his Instagram page, showing every step, from the gender reveal party to the first days of his son Ryan's life. And at that gender reveal party, both Mateen and Anisha were present, which only added interest to the story. Considering that Prince Mateen himself often shares moments of his life with fans, from sports to family celebrations, many are convinced that he will be the one to share the long-awaited news on his page. Life after this couple's wedding has turned out to be no less exciting than the celebration itself. The prince and princess are not just living their own life, they are building a new future for their country. They show that it is possible to be modern and still respect traditions, and that it is possible to be public while keeping personal happiness. They have become a symbol of hope for the young generation. And what do you think about this royal couple? Are you waiting for news about Princess Anisha's pregnancy? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, and see you soon.